Hello, and welcome back to Humble Blaze. New conversation.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Okay.
In Arudin, Shakuras. Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Well, that... okay. Let's go to Korhal.
First Ire, and now Shakuras. All that we have held dear is crumbling around us. Despite this, we must press on. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
Okay.
Evasive warp!
Protoss vessel. This is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? Man, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leaving them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events, and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Alright.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
She's a little bit hard to get a grasp on, to be honest.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Wonderful. Do this. Oh, well, he probably had a comment on that, but... Well, no, it's not. Whatever.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Core leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Okay, so we fight the Reds. How is there mineral?
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
You require more.
Shadowed path, eternally resolute. So be it.
Okay.
You have not enough minutes. I have returned. We await our charge. I walk the shadowed path.
durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. The pulse emanating from these devices will slowly damage our shields. But their solarite reactors may be useful to us. Destroying these devices would be highly advised.
Engaging foe.
My conjecture was correct. These solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
Okay.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound.
You have not enough
Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
All right.
Shall shield this world. Your command.
You have not enough minerals.
For soon.
We need to do this faster.
Command is law.
But I guess. Oh, we got more time because we got the thing.
We shall shield this world.
That's good.
So
Rush
be
again.
it. Your command is law.
You have not enough minerals.
I have returned.
That makes things a little bit easier.
Give us your command. So be it. The guard moves.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
Adam, I have returned. Eternally resolute. We shall shield this world. Your command is law. Eternally resolute. Mobius Core is mobilizing an attack against our Nexus point. Rally our defenses. For soon,
Okay.
our blades meet the enemy.
You have not enough minerals.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack.
If possible, possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
You have not enough minerals.
Zoc Talados, your command is law.
You have not enough minerals.
We await our charge. For Fortitude. Eternally. A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Corps off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now.
I walked the shadow path for one of those, yeah, sure.
The Shadow Guard waits. For Fortitude, we shall shield this world. Your command is law. So be it.
The annoying thing is those fucking spider walking things, they kind of stop short of where they're supposed to be, so...
Return. So be it. Your command is law. All blades meet the enemy.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
Awaiting instructions. Eternally resolute.
Now they're starting to
Be it.
That's good.
We shall seal this world.
Units. You guys.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I can't break this one. Is this one for? I thought I had already gotten on the goal.
Initiating.
That's why I was hesitant to take this one.
Mitoga. Commencing. Initiating.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
You have not enough minerals.
Vengeance for ire.
Yes.
We obey.
Base is under attack.
The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Okay, and you can make a second battery, because that's terrible. And I need to make some more fucking
You have not enough minerals.
all my units.
We will attack. As you say. With pride. Our light lives on.
Okay.
Vengeance for ire. Our light
Vengeance.
so shall it be.
I have denied.
Pride. And Horus. So shall it be. We obey. Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Corps is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.
And we got all the achievements! Awesome. And in a good time too, because I hurried up, because I didn't sit around being like, oh well, I need less resources, so I'm sure I can get onto the thing.
It's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, Friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Corps evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Okay.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves. An army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
I like when they're like that, up to each other. And I just like Jim Raynor as a character. I missed him a little bit. Let's see, Nexus overcharge. Last Nexus automatically attack nearby enemies for 50 damage. 20 damage, sorry. The Spear of Dune automatically harvests the Vespene guard from simulators without requiring probes. Yes, please. Okay, so thank you for watching this episode of Iron Place. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time for shenanigans. Until then, bye!